Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our Rogue Legacy 2 playthrough. So, we're gonna get right into it. Fun fact, I am not currently in my previous location. That's a very vague way of putting it, but yeah, we'll go with Tiny Kenny. Mini Ken. But yeah, I am back in New York City for a time, and yeah, so a change of scenery. My my webcam is still not working well, so can't use that. But we do have an alternative that we'll be putting into practice sometime soon when I get off my behind and get that going. But until then, this is gonna continue to be like this. What is my crit chance at all? Raising weapon crit chance. So just 5% chance? I mean, that's fine by me. I didn't mean to do that. Like, alright, we'll be fine. It's fine. We'll leave the whole crit thing to in-game, and we'll see if it is as useful as it purports to be. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'm back in my old apartment. Or current apartment. It's not really old, although I think it is actually, like, as far as actual age, old. It might actually be older than me, but I don't know. That wasn't something that was like really keeping in mind when I moved here. Although, I mean, it is something to consider at times. Okay, so here's another thing to consider. It's been a little bit since I last played this game, a little bit. So, and this is actually like a persistent problem that I've been thinking about, is the fact that because of the way that I record these, because I usually don't record one episode like in one day, I usually record 2 or 3. So I play in bulk, which is good, because when you play in bulk, you can, it's practice. Yeah, you can dash out of the way. But then the other problem is, oh, that's so unfortunate. The other problem is that I don't actually get to play like, although I'm playing for longer periods of time in bulk, I'm not playing consecutively, so, all the stuff that I learned kind of just dissipates. And that's something, oh, okay, well, that's something I've been dealing with, trying to, I wonder, is there, okay, yeah, you can move slowly, so, in theory, I can, wrong one, this is the one, I'm gonna get hurt, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so in theory I should... Oh no, I thought I could dash through him. In theory I should be able to work at this better, be better at this, if I can play more regularly. At least that's my thought process. Foolishness. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just have to do that. Well, I'm close to death. I lost a lot of HP. Actually, I have so much HP now, that's crazy. This run is a bust. But it's alright. It just makes me unendingly sad. That's all. Nothing, no big deal apart from that. Just the ever-gnawing self-loathing. No. Maybe, actually. I might just use that, but it really wouldn't be that useful for like where we are in this run, because we're still quite early. Okay, let's take it easy. Use your brain. I know. Oh Lord. How did I dodge those? Did y'all see that? I didn't, like, I was completely just a fluke. All luck. No control was involved. No actual input on my part. It was all just the luck of the draw, baby, and I'll take it. Because luck is a skill. It's not, but it's... If you watch any Japanese animation, you might think it is, because very many people say that in various capacities. They're like, luck is like a part, Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. They're like, oh yeah, no, luck is a part of being a hunter is luck. Part of being whatever they call it in God of, or Tower of God, is luck. Part of being... Ooh, there we go, we did it. We did the dash back that we needed to do. Part of being a pirate is luck, So being lucky it is an important factor. I wouldn't necessarily call it a skill though, because it's not really trainable. I think that's part of the criteria of being a skill, right? Is that you can train it and increase it. Otherwise, it would be like, I mean, I guess talent is also tied to skill in that way, because talent is, I mean, you can be talented, you can only be talented in skills, right? There isn't anything that you wouldn't describe as a skill that you would describe as a talent at the end of the day. At least in my very cursory recollection as I'm playing this game right now, you know? Oh! Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I mean, hey, I thought we were dead already, but we actually have more HP than when we started. Oh, no, well, that's not true. Not more than when we started, but more than we did when I was lamenting the loss of this run. Is this worth it? Oh, it is worth it. Being small, I think, was actually helpful there. That is wonderful. Okay. Okay. We're gonna turn things around. I'm not content to just remain at the level of mastery we're currently at, because, I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't even call this mastery. We need to up the game, you know? And actually do some actual exploring of that area, of the second area. It had a name, didn't... what was it? What was the name? Oh my goodness. What was its name? You guys remember? I don't remember, but I'm not good with names. But I think one of the words, I might be thinking of the other area, the area that's below this one that like isn't yet complete. That like there's just one room. I think that might be what I'm actually thinking of as far as names. But it had like a word that I was wondering if it was a word, but it turns out it wasn't a word. It was just like a made-up word. Let's find out, because we're here. Pichon, yeah, this is the place I was thinking of, which is not the name of the other place. So I guess not. Oh, by the way, now that I'm back in New York, I got my old squeaky chair. So I'm trying to sit in a way that's admittedly less comfortable for me, but hopefully less abrasive and invasive for the recording. The time will tell. I mean, so far, I haven't actually heard any squeaks. And I'm hoping that you haven't either. Oh, I forgot you shot 4. I only shot 3. Okay. Another nice thing about being back in the city is, this has always been one of my favorite things about living in New York City is the food. Lots of nice, disparate, varying types of cuisine to enjoy, you know? It's never just, oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, snuck right under it. It's never just the same thing over and over again. Although I do say that, and like that's like technically not even true because of my own personality and the way that I go about ordering food and getting food, making food, is like I tend to binge food the same way I binge media. In that, like, I'll find something that I like and then I'll just eat it like very, very often until I don't like it anymore. and then we just move on to the next one. And then, you know, as time passes, I might like once again be like, oh yeah, I remember that thing. I used to really like it. I'll get it again for old time's sake. And that's sort of the loop. The thought loop. The food loop. The fruit loop. No, not really Fruit Loop. Man, I always hated Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are like lower echelon of cereals for me. And I would proclaim myself to be a cereal expert. I've eaten a lot of cereal in my day. I'm a fool. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. I can be foolish and still be a cereal expert! And I claim to be so. I own it. That's who I am. But yeah, I eat a lot of cereal. Pretty good amount of various sugary milk pairings. But, you know, I have my favorites and I have ones that I absolutely despise. And like, I mean, most of that is dependent on like, you know, I mean, obviously it's dependent on the content, but things with like dried fruit I generally don't dig. These are interesting, but they're not that useful. Well, this could save my life. Like, this could maybe save me, but like, I feel like it's not gonna be that useful. But hey, here's to finding out its use becoming better versed with it, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would even describe as like my favorite cereal in the first place. Okay. I was so hopeful. I was like, just fall through and just don't hit anything. And admittedly, we were close. We hit little, but I didn't realize that I was in much danger. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I'm glad that dude stopped shooting or stopped swinging towards me, or else I might have been dead. At the very least, we actually got a pretty good amount of cash. I didn't know he was gonna shoot the last one. I was expecting to be able to. Okay, well, rank up. That's fine. That's fine. Nature versus nurture. Oh no, I'm colorblind. Gonna be in black and white again. That's fine. Let's find out what nature actually entails. We got the max HP we can even get as of right now. We have not gotten this, so we don't know if there's anything above it. I doubt it, though. You like guys and gals. Oh, it's in my nature. Oh, nice little thing there. That's fine. Who am I? What's my name? It's Josephine. Josephine bats for both teams. You know. Is that offensive? I feel like it's not offensive, but I mean, I never know with old school sayings like that. I mean, it doesn't seem to be. It's pretty straightforward. It's not really insinuating anything negative or positive. I mean, actually, if anything, I would see that as a positive, because, you know, it means that you're versatile. Although it might also mean that you're like not loyal. In some interpretations, I can imagine. I don't know. I don't interpret idioms and sayings. I'm just a guy on YouTube, which is like perhaps the least qualified to do any of that stuff, I would say. Oh, I really thought I'd kill you in one, but I was wrong. That's fine. I would like you to stop that, please. Thought I'd kill you. You didn't. That did, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not being able to kill in one hit is really messing with my my flow, my workflow, my game flow. And I mean obviously that's like the ideal state, you know, when everything just feels like it's natural, like you're just doing it without thinking. Your body just knows what to do and it's doing it. You're executing, you're identifying what needs to be done, and your body's executing masterfully. That's the ideal state. That's what we got to get into. At the same time, we also have to be, you know, entertaining. And that, perhaps that is the, oh shoot, I thought I had the timing down. Perhaps that is the most difficult of all the tasks, eh? Especially for someone like me, because I lose my train of thought so often as I speak. Speaking of, oh boy, speaking of that, I was trying to talk about the food. I don't know why I jumped. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong? Just habit. Habit. Fall through. Yes. What do we got? No. We're gonna go with the extra life, because it always comes in handy. And I always forget it's there, so it's always a surprise. If I'm with... Oh, it was one of the big boys. Oh! Damn. I almost reacted early enough. Oh. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, no, okay. There we go. Oh boy. Talk about dangerous. I mean, this game is just so stressful. Like, I just can't, it can't be denied. Like, this game is just terribly stressful. Not like terribly, like as in it's terrible, but terribly as in... I mean, terrible necessarily doesn't mean negative. Well, it usually... No, I'm wrong. It usually means negative, but it doesn't necessarily mean like bad. Like there could be a terrible emperor, and it inspires terror. I think that's the actual definition. Oh, look. You come here for half-truths, half-statements, and half-thoughts, alright? That's what we got. Whether or not it's whole or half, you're getting it all the same, so you better enjoy it. Alright? No, we can just wait. We can just wait. Oh, no. Not today, buddy. Not today. I don't know, though. Despite the fact that I feel like I'm doing not too great, I'm still feeling pretty good. I mean, like I said, this game has good game feel. Like, it's... Although the fact that you can run into enemies does prove to be my undoing very often, like, this game is still... It still feels good. It's snappy. The controls feel good. You have, like, pretty good control of your character. I mean, you have full air control, so you're not really ever committing to something. You're just committing to your own actions. And at the end of the day, when you die, it's only you to blame. You know? And, you know, that is honestly, I mean, that's the ideal, in my opinion. That's my ideal, at least, for games. Is, you know, when you lose, you want to feel like it's, like, your fault that you lost, and not like the game is doing something that is unfair. Ooh. No! Jump! Just had a... I mean, all so I have as you can hear, I have a deep voice. And sometimes the vibration of, like, my vocal cords and my larynx, pharynx, the whole vocal cavity. Oh, yeah. This is a dangerous situation we're in. It you know, it stirs up the inside, stirs up my innards. That's just a little bit of a slightly gross fact for you, eh? That you definitely didn't ask for. Come on, come on, come on. There. That's what I was trying to do. I had to use the axe substitute. I mean, that's basically what it is, the meteors. It just subs out the axe from Castlevania. At least that's how I reconcile it in my mind. Let's head on up, and while we do so, I'm gonna refresh myself. Don't have tea today. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I should have made some tea, because I'm a big fan of tea and recording. It's a nice, wets the whistle quite nicely. And it seems, oh no, okay, I was gonna say it seems I missed something, but I do remember that that little chest on the map is actually just you have to be tiny. You have to be a person with dwarfism. Is dwarf? Oh gosh, don't die. Is the word like dwarf? Is it still socially acceptable? Because I know, like, obviously the other one that starts with M, that I will refrain from using, is less so. I mean, people still use it generally, and like people still used it in the past for sure. Oh, it looks like I actually missed another area. I hope I can get back there. That might actually be the way to go, in fact. Don't get hit. Yeah, no, I'll come back to that. Or maybe I won't. Oh, but maybe I will. Depending on how much of them pieces of meats we can get inside our gobs. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite cut of the chicken? Stupid. Stupidity is not one of the choices. That's just a constant. That's the universal constant. But I would say for me, I mean, I'm pretty basic. Drumstick and wings, usually what I go for. I'm not a chicken breast guy. Not enough flavor. I like the dark meat. I feel like I've said that specific phrase before. Let's see. Applying burn, or we have the increased in. No, was that last run? Oh my goodness, was that last run? That was last run. So we're gonna go for the burn, especially since we lost so much HP. I don't think this is gonna do too much negative for us as of right now, anyway. Some extra cash. It feels like we're getting way more cash than we're used to. Oh, we did it. Oh my goodness. I had to use the shield at like the very last second. I don't think we actually took damage because we did it perfectly. Oh, you can actually cancel. It looks like you can cancel out of the attack with the shield. That's good to know. That's some very pertinent information. Oh, what hit me? What hit me? Was it a fireball that I did not notice in all commotion? Probably. It's usually stuff like that. It's crazy. I feel like this is more so like nowadays than in the past, but like, yeah, it's in games like these, it's become harder for me to not get mind flooded. Although, I mean, you know, like always, like I said before, we're also doing something that is in its own right somewhat distracting, which is trying to hold a conversation. A one-sided monologue, essentially, not really a dialogue. Because, you know, that's literally the definition. Oh, I didn't see the other dude in there. Okay, this is dangerous. Fuck you. I refuse your... Defeat all enemies, no jumping, no dashing. How do we do this? If we can't dash, how do we do this? I don't know. I still don't get this one. You can't jump, you can't dash. And you have to defeat everything. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, I feel like you have to jump and you have to, like, dash. So I almost died. I, like, undershot that jump just enough to almost kill myself. That was... Oh, yeah, I thought that was one more, you bastards. Okay, I should also look down to make sure there ain't no spikes or nothing, you know? Oh, boy. I mean, this game, it kinda... Don't do it. Don't do it. It kinda feels like that, at least as far as, like, the difficulty, and the fact that, like, you have to, like, pay attention to a lot of stuff. Things can happen really fast. And if you're careful, if you're not careful, you can just lose everything at once. I'm not dead yet. I have that ring. I remember this time. But yeah, no, it reminds me of Spelunky. But I think that's just also because I've been watching Spelunky on YouTube a bit. Just keep cutting him. He can't hit you when he's above you like that. There are a lot of chests. This is a big ass room. I'm surprised there's still this much of this floor left, in fact. Oh, I hate you. I tried to block. I tried. Oh, I'm bad. I should have waited, but the spike ball was riding up my behind. I got nervous. The nerves. Okay. We just gotta get our sea legs under us. Can't see our health. That's actually quite bad because knowing where our health is will be really useful. Yeah, I think my new least favorite is now the cook, perhaps. I'm not, like, super keen on the... Oh, there was more! I should have checked before, but I was right, there was more. And I want this. This is something that I am looking forward to. I wonder, are these guys blacked out? No, they're not. Oh, this guy is, though. Lady Quinn, I'm sorry. Not a guy, a lady! I wonder how much it increases. I wonder how much more gold you get for each level. I can look. But to do that, we'll have to die. So I guess we'll never know, huh? Guess we'll never know. Alright, so this is my purported favorite character. Look below you. Look below you. Are there spikes down here? Because I am afraid. Oh, what? I didn't even see that, dude. I really didn't. I don't know how I missed out a black blob. Like a black outcropping, but I totally did. Like, that was crazy. Hey, I'm like those guys from Dead Cells. Attacking through the ground. That's what you get. I mean, you know, that's pretty much that. Well, that and the big spin. The big enemy projectile nope. You know, that is those are my favorite aspects of this character. And the HP pool is fine. Instantly defeat enemies or bonus damage. We'll do instantly defeat enemies. I might have done it a little early because we lost a little bit of HP for doing it, but it ain't too bad. Yeah, no, we gotta move quick. Gotta move quick. Gotta move quick. Oh Lord, it's somehow it is surprisingly harder to see, at least for me. Like where these enemies are when they're blacked out like that. It's just they just don't pop out as much. They seem less important. I wonder if that's just like an eye brain thing, you know? Just as a result of my... Ooh, that did more damage than I expected. I'm a fan of that. Also, I'm a fan of that full health too. Wonderful. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Perfect. That's an ideal room for a character like this. Okay, let's see how much more we got going. No. Watch out for this little spiky ball. I almost ran into it all the same. I guess, I didn't jump high enough. Okay, I should probably hit the ground now. I mean, we have the means to just kind of poop on this challenge, unless we're a big idiot like that. Unless we're just... Oh, I wasted it too. Now I gotta hit enemies to regain it. That's unfortunate. We took a little bit more damage there than we would have hoped, but we just gotta keep our wits about us, and we ought not to lose too much more. Ideally, I mean, yeah, the dream is to be able to reach the second area with... What? I can't hit it. I can't hit. Okay, well, I think we all know that we can't really do anything there. Although I might be able to use my Y when I get it back, but I have to get it back first, so we'll have to come back. There. All right, we're here, safe in the middle. But yeah, I would like to ideally reach the second area with armor still like intact. That would be like a signifier of our increase in skill. So, you know, fingers crossed. You can hold your breath. It won't take long, everybody. We're still at full health, which is surprising, but we've just been lucky with our... Oh my... See, look! I literally, like, I don't even clock them. I just walk right past it. Interesting, you can still see the lighting on them, though. That's cool. Yeah, look down. Look down, look down. Is that a Les Mis song or something? I have not seen Les Miserables. I know that's sort of a... not blasphemous, but like a faux pas as for somebody who is, you know, into theater and musical theater. Although, I will say I'm not the biggest musical theater person. Certainly not as much as I was in the past. Oh yeah, this is fine. We know what to do in this situation. Yeah, that's no deal. Oh, break the chair. Nice furniture. Okay, we just did that because I didn't want to run into the enemy. Like I think that is a fine use of it. Okay, that was just a terrible choice. Terrible move. Our armor is gone. No. It was so close. Just 2 spikes. And it was all preventable, you know? Just me, just not doing... Okay! That time, I hit the button. I hit it. I felt my... I mean, I pushed down the trigger to do it, but it wasn't done. I guess I just did it too late. I'll be way more careful about that, eh? Come on. But yeah, it's just, you just gotta do your due diligence, you know? You gotta actually take the steps that need to be taken. And if you do, you ought not to be in... At least, you're definitely lowering the amount of danger that you're in. And that's the ideal way to play, especially games like this. And like games like Spelunky, like I said before, where like, you know, when you get careless, that's when you take damage. When you take damage, it makes you be even more careless at the end of the day. And then you end up just ruining something that would have been good, just with you know, a couple of bad calls, just a couple of bad takes. So you gotta keep that in mind. Not killing these guys in one hit anymore, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, I didn't realize I hit both of them. I think that's every enemy in this room, which is wonderful. Yeah, looks like it. Let's go down. And we'll just keep going down first. Hopefully we can find one of these rooms right here that I was just thinking of. Do we want the HP or do we want the extra damage? We want the... and by HP I mean extra life. Extra life over extra damage. At least for right now. I don't know. I don't know how useful the Hyperion Ring is in actuality. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was playing a very specific fucking game. Dang it. Don't tilt. Don't tilt. Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh, Lord. Okay. So yeah, what I did there didn't even make sense anyway. Oh no. Oh, it's devolved so quickly. Dang it. Come on. Come on. We can bring it back. That's the new area. I don't need to worry about that. I'm actually not gonna worry about it. But that just means I have to go back the way I came. Yeah, okay. That was a little risky and unnecessary. I could have waited, but you know, I made a call there, and it was correct. I mean, you gotta trust yourself at the end of the day, huh? If you don't trust yourself, then what do you trust? What do you have? You know, you gotta have some faith in there, else it's just all nothing. There's nothing else really. Oh, okay. Not today, game. Not today. Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, I know how. Oh, okay. You can step on this. I forgot that you can step on these. I was like, how do we? There's literally no way. No, it's very doable. It's a pretty simple pattern too. Yeah, sometimes you gotta make snap decisions. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses. You know, it's not all cut and dry. I was still in cooldown. No, I wasted my H. We got the extra life, but I didn't want to use it this early. I thought we were at a cooldown. I counted wrong. Oh, that was a good time to actually test out whether or not hitting multiple enemies with one attack counts as one hit, or if it's actually like multiple. But I have to do that in a later date when I have the brain cells to spare. So right now they're all being used. And I don't got many. All right, the storehouse is running low today anyway. On other days, you know, it all depends. It all depends on, like, you know, whether or not I eat my Wheaties or whatever else. I don't think I've ever had Wheaties before. Have you? Well, no. Actually, that's false. I probably have. I remember seeing the Wheaties box, and I've remembered, like, I think I bought it while I was in New York, like a couple of years ago, perhaps. Oh, that was a waste, that last one. Okay. Real quick. I'm a bastard and a fool. Come on. Oh my goodness, my timing is bad. No, take me with you. Okay, perhaps we'll come back for that. Alright, we still need to hit 3 more times. There we go. Not today, friend. Can I get under that? Risk. You gotta risk it though, you know. Oh, I didn't clock him. Oh my gosh, it actually like works. That little problem. What is a flaw? What do they call them? Traits. I guess that negative trait. There's a word for negative trait that I'm trying to think of that I can't. But yeah, that specific trait, it definitely. Oh wow, none of these guys have any like things, any increases in money. I'm just gonna go for this one. I can do the swan dive. It's not what it's called, but it's what I remember it. That's how I remember it. How do you do it? Just your spin kick is replaced. Can I still do this though? Okay, you can. So it's just a. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. That might do better for me in actuality. Let's find out. Oh, our skill got replaced? I thought it just made it so that you fart when you jump. I think that's what it did in the last game. But now... Super fart. Oh, okay. And it just... Okay, in time. I mean, hey, if I eat like a whole pizza or like an ice cream sandwich and take no lactate, this is me too. I actually do have... I actually do have IBS too. That's hilarious. I didn't even... I mean, yeah, I didn't even internalize that. No. Okay, it lights them on. It's a spicy fart. It's a real spicy one, eh? I was a fool. Gotta have that fool. Now So I don't have a shield anymore, so I gotta keep that in mind. It is like a double jump though, I think. Yeah, seems to be. And the that's fine. I'd rather take damage from the enemy than from the spikes, I think. I think spikes do more damage. It seems like, at the very least, when I like have no shield or no armor, it definitely seems like they do more damage. So I'm gonna default to taking admittedly an unfortunate hit rather than taking an even more unfortunate one, you know? Now where we headed? Where does it take us? You know, don't be stupid. Don't be smart. Well, we said to do it. And I mean, you know, that means we made an attempt. Whether it wasn't successful, obviously. But we still made the attempt. Okay. So what's our game plan for this run? I think we just have to... I don't think we can go under that. I really don't. Well, that's annoying. Oh, why did I jump off of this one? I could just stay standing on here. Yeah, I really don't think we can jump over this guy, so we just have to wait for him to pass by and then book it. Book it! Okay, and then you wait, and then you wait, and then you wait, and then you book it the other way. Okay. Yeah, I think our game plan for this run is trying to figure out the easiest way. Can we do this? I don't think we can. Like, it doesn't go through walls. Yeah, I don't think we can do this. We don't have the right spell that can help us out. But yeah, the game plan is to... Oh, that was close. I think that using that kind of messed with using the dive kick, downward spot. What is it called? Aerodynamic. Downstrike. I think downstrike kind of messed with the... Oh my gosh, unnecessary on my part. I forgot what it was. I was trying to... Oh, I was trying to use my shield. Instead, I farted. Farted so strongly, mind you, that I didn't even mention that. Some whatever. Farted so strongly that I actually lift myself into the air. That's pretty gnarly, if I must say so myself. Do we do this now, or do we leave this for the birds? Okay, well, we've already made the... Okay, yeah, no, just use this, use this. We already made the provisions. We already cut out a little human-sized hole in the flames for myself, so I might as well use it. But I swear, guys, we're gonna become so good at this game, like we were before. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll definitely take it. Please drop meat, please, please do. Because I mean, you know, I beat the first game. So far, and this is just like based completely on my memory of the first game, this game definitely seems harder. Like, it definitely doesn't seem... It seems more unforgiving, but I do recall the first game being pretty unforgiving as well. But I mean, I don't know. Once again, maybe I'm just worse as well. I mean, that's certainly... I wouldn't put it past myself. Definitely, I'm not as inundated with gaming as I used to be, so, you know. Not as practiced. Oh, that's just the other area, right? Yeah, up is the other area. We have to go back. I don't want to go back that way, though, because we have to walk through the, like, weird, like, spike and teleport. Oh, I guess going down the spike and teleport room probably would have been fine. But yeah, we have to work on our dashing. Oh, wow. Literally was the first room. Multiple jumps or deal and take more damage. At this point, maybe if I found this room first, I would have taken the deal and take more damage. Although I feel like I might have just taken the jumps anyway, because I just... Having multiple jumps is just, like, wonderful in my opinion. It's just great. Yeah, it just makes everything easier. You have more options. More options is always better than less options, you know? So, if I can make it so that... Oh no. If I can make it so that I can, you know, have more choices if I'm in the air and things have suddenly gone awry. I need to, you know, change my position. If I'm already in the air, then I've committed, at least not to my, like, actual horizontal position, you know, I'm committing myself to where I'm gonna land. So being able to change that is pretty nice. Okay. I think that was a stress fart right there. I got a little overwhelmed and it just kind of leaked out. I hit the button. I swear. Come on. How is there not even a single piece of meat in all them barrels? Oh, speak of the devil. Wonderful. Why isn't there meat in this guy, eh? Hey? I wonder, can we... Yeah, we can do this. That works. I feel like there was another room like this that we went into. That might have been last run, though. They all kind of blend together because they all happen so fast, you know? Okay, that right there is almost unacceptable. Come on. Can't just straight up walk into an enemy like that. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. Okay. Quick thinking, problem solving. No, can we walk? Okay, we can walk under it. So we weren't in as much danger as we actually even first thought. But still, you know, the maneuver was successful. That's what's important. Whether or not it was necessary is secondary. At least in this case. Okay. Yeah, you only take the door. I'm sure you've all noticed, but yeah, when you smack a door open, it also does extra damage to whatever is like behind the door if they're close enough. It's like a door busting bonus. Or actually, I don't know if it does extra damage. It does like a specific amount of damage, which is generally more than the damage that we do, I've noticed. All right, there we go. Simple and clean. I wasn't worried for a second. Easy. This pie. All right, we can get that guy with that. And the rest is honky-dory, easy as pie. Why is easy as pie a phrase? Is it insinuating that making a pie is easy? Is it insinuating that eating a pie is easy? Oh no, I could have like run away. Could have tried. I wonder if we got a net loss or net gain in HP in that room, because it was nice to get the meat, but we basically squandered it immediately, if anything. I'm not gonna do puns. I'm not gonna stoop that low. I'm not. I swear we can do better. I mean, oh no, you don't. No, what kind of? That is cruelty. That is actual cruelty. How? Come on. All right. Well, that just kind of. Yes, please. Opening chest restores health. Love it. Freon's reward is beautiful. Probably my favorite one in the game. Yeah, actually, indeed, probably my favorite one in the game. Like, it's so good. You just, it makes opening chests even better. And the fact that you find chests all over the place means that there's just healing just laying around. If you can get 2 of them and like double, I think it doubles it. That's my guess. And double that healing amount, it's beautiful. Okay. We're getting our legs under us, it feels like. We're like, oh, where's the exit or entrance? Yep, exactly. You just gotta stay calm. Yep, they can't stop you as long as you know what's going on and you know where you are totally safe. Speaking of things, it seems we are done with this level, this floor. So that's great. We did not do what we hoped. I think this was the run where I was like, I wanna actually get to the end with armor intact. So we definitely didn't do that. But we are almost at full health, albeit our max HP has dropped. But, you know, enjoy the good things, huh? It's not just all about being discontent, you know, sometimes you gotta actually enjoy where you're at. Take in the sights, take account of what you do indeed have, and not necessarily all the things that are missing. Yeah, take me to Axis Mundi. That's the name. Axis. I wonder. That's like Latin, right? I wonder what that translates to. You can look it up, but I don't. I might just, like I did with Pishon. I'll just put what it means in the actual edit later. Ooh, okay, that's something we gotta remember. That yeah, you don't wanna do that. Oh, cause yeah, you commit when you do it. You commit to that action. So that's something to keep in mind. Yep, got him. Oh, interesting. The fact that I don't do it like inside, like I didn't use it. I didn't use the dive kick, downward strike. I didn't use it inside the circle, so it didn't count as me using it either. That's interesting. Okay, that was the wrong button, obviously. I think we all agree. Oh, I have multiple jumps, dummy. I forgot. Look at that. I have the tools. Yeah, no, this area actually should be if anything, I think this might do it for us. There, that's how you do that. Yeah. That way we don't even have to worry about this dude, because it's not even registering that we're attacking. That's a nice little, it's a nice big, actually. Nice big, perk. Perk, good thing. Man, the days that I'm sleepy, you can, like, tell. Because, I mean, I do have some, I have trouble coming up with the right words every now and again, but when I don't sleep adequately, it becomes much, much worse. Also, it kind of feels like there's, like, a sound problem, right? Anyone else, like, hear that? Oh, okay, well, I do deserve that. That was a little unnecessary. There is a door here that we can go through, so we ought to try. There. Alright. But I mean, that's the whole sleep thing. It's a well-known thing, you know. Sleep is an important part of your brain's functions, whether or not humans actually understand what that means in its entirety. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage for the max HP, because I believe in myself. I'm investing in myself. Please don't do that, me. I literally just, oh boy. That is just the perfect comedic timing, isn't it, huh? I'm gonna take this one all the way. Not today, at least with that. I do wish that these attacks would hurt you guys as well, because... Oh, shoot. Fuck that. Don't let them win. Don't let them steal your joy. No. I shall have the last laugh. Oh, this is all that was here. I will absolutely take that HP. We're still, like... We're basically broken even as far as that, like, encounter goes. Yeah, use those eyes. I should kill him. I should kill him. Yes. Ooh, we actually unlock a new armor piece. That's been long coming. I don't think we'd ever found any of the metal chests in this area until like just now, so it makes sense that we hadn't actually found one until that moment. Yeah, no, that'll do. Okay. Should we worry about the money? Oh yeah, we should. Because that is the price that we pay. Oh, I almost ran into that guy. Thank goodness. Oh, we're not even halfway. I thought we were actually much further than we have ended up being. Okay. Yeah, just hit him with that. Yeah, better. Oh, you are a jerk. You are a jerk. He does a lot of damage, that blobfish. I'm surprised. Something so small. It's quite mighty. Fuck. Damn. Should have been paying attention to that. It didn't even cross my mind. Okay. Keep your eyes open in case there's any, you know, extra chests you can open. Because we'd love to do... This is just like a... Yeah, this is an area that doesn't actually have anything yet, as of now, right? Yeah, the sun tower means nothing to us. We still have the second half of this area to go through. Looking at I was looking at the relics to see if there was anything that we had missed that might be of use, but doesn't seem to be... And by missed, I mean anything that we, like... Perhaps I had gotten a... Ooh, thank you so much, thank you so much. Perhaps I had gotten that ring that gives us extra life again. Man, my nostrils are so sensitive, man. It's... Oh, okay, well. Keep those eyes open, you big idiot. What's this lamp for? I'm about to sneeze. What happened is I rubbed my nose very slightly, and now my nostrils have betrayed me. Okay, yeah, that is where the next chest indeed is. Okay, I think I ran out of jumps there. Oh, we're just getting them. Yes. I mean, heck, like, truly, that's incredible. I'm so happy about that. Hey, look at that. I also forgot we had that extra jump with the Ooh, blobfish fell down. That's what you get. I'd like you to not... Yeah, I got 2 ways to burn them. I can burn them with my butt. Okay, okay, that was close. Yo, guys, are you feeling what I'm feeling right now? Because right now, it seems like we actually got this. Like, we got just the perfect combination of skill... Oh, no, we should read this. It's over. Food shipments, aid for the villagers, everything. Although the bridge succumbed to the shift, we persevered. But now the gatehouse has been overrun by beasts. I should have listened to myself. I could feel something was coming, but I didn't trust my instincts. The stench of rotting bodies must have attracted the beasts. But I never imagined anything could sneak past our defenses. The Stygian beasts are massive. Unlike anything I've seen, but they are not marine creatures. They stand on 2 feet, almost humanoid in stature. They were too large for me to handle alone, and I couldn't marshal the soldiers to fight. Perhaps if I had Z's power of persuasion, things would have been different. But my only recourse was to seal the gate and trap the beasts inside. Unfortunately, this also shut off the only supply route into the village as well. I must inform the estuaries. We need more soldiers to fight them off. Alas, the villagers are on their own. Now, nice little dramatic reading. That's a nice way to, you know, stop and smell the roses. Read some words. Okay. Back into this shit. Real quick, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna break all of this. I mean, I feel like that should just default into being food. Seeing as there was already food on there, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah. We're actually gonna keep that. We're gonna save it. We know how this works. I wish you would not do that, sentry. Right? Alright. Alright, Ghosty. Burn to death. Ha. Ha. Okay. And just shoot him with that. Okay, I think we can actually go back for the chest. After all. Cause yeah, look at us, dude. I'm so proud. I was just talking about not making progress, and we were making it. And look, I don't care about jinxing. I believe in myself. Stronger than any jinx in this world is the power of self-confidence. No, that's not true. But ooh, don't you think that's just like the human condition? The idea of like bad luck and jinxing exists in like basically every culture. There's like some sort of, I mean, they're just like, they're powers outside of our control that dictate our, oh yes, there we go, that dictate our lives, dictate the outcomes of things. Yeah, because I mean, you know, and I've talked about this before, probability ain't necessarily an easy thing to grasp. I mean, I definitely don't have that under my belt in all manners of the word. Oh yeah, okay, I see what I did there. Oh, that food is very welcome. Okay, real quick, I'd like you to stop. Okay. Oh nope. I see. You can see. I'm trying to keep my HP. You know. Yeah. That HP is very, very welcome. Oh, you almost got me. Almost. Emphasis on that almost there. Oh no, that sucks. There. Yeah, missed me with that. Nah, actually, I just came in the other way. They weren't expecting it. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That was a lot of money came out of there. Like it. We like it. Fart? Feeling good about the fart. What does this say? I must mirror the line. I don't know what that means. Oh, we gotta mirror the line. I get it. How do I do it? No, we were so close. Is it a door? Where is it? No, we were so close though. Oh, did I go the wrong way or something? No. You go down. Then you go up. Then you go down, and then you go this way, then you go down, and then you go to the right. Right? Where's... Okay, 1 second. I'm, like, actually trapped, though. Oh, what? It was just straight? Huh. I guess I messed up the last part, but we have a better understanding of what that's supposed to be now, so... Next time. And yeah, we would have gotten a new rune, I think. Oh my goodness. All metals off the soil. Please do not cut any branches while walking through the undergrowth. Please do not disturb the wildlife. I was gonna say wild house because I read the word gatehouse. Okay. Here it is. There aren't any chests in front of it, it looks like. But, let's fight this boss for the first time. What are we looking at? Is it a beast? One of the... Oh, no. Not a beast. It's a big... Oh, it is a void beast. Those are void beasts? I really thought they'd be like... I don't know. Whenever I think of beast, I think of a furry creature. I mean... Where are you at? Okay. 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 I get that. Being able to open chests ain't gonna be too useful right now. Oh, that extra jump is gonna come in handy though, so... What's your name? Biarath? Alright. Yeah, multiple jumps is perfect for this fight, guys. I mean, once we get halfway, that's when the real fight begins. Or not halfway. Okay, just keep hitting him. Second one? You have to fight multiple void beasts? I should focus on one. I should focus on one. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Ow. Oh lord. Oh no. Dang. Dang! I didn't have the butt blast ready at the time. Oh, that was a good... I mean, it was a good try. Damn, you gotta fight two. Okay, well, that makes sense. I did say that it was a little easy. So, these are my 3 least favorite characters. Oh, okay. Sir Caleb, you have, like... Sir Caleb is uniquely poised to be able to, perhaps give us an incredible run. So, what is our weight limit? Oh, our weight limit is way above this. Oh, the cost is like nothing. Yeah, we'll definitely go for that. And then over here, we're gonna go for that as well. I don't think Unity has been the Unity level over there with Warden Unity. I don't think it's actually been implemented as of yet, so that's fine. Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. Unity has been implemented. No, hasn't it? Bonus focus. So, okay. It seems like just set bonuses is what that seems like to me. But no, we still have way more money. We can definitely use it. We shouldn't waste it. Max rune weight doesn't really matter much to me. That does though. The more that we can put away, the more that we can save, the better. An extra 10% of your gold. That's like double. We would have doubled how much we actually keep. I mean, that's more than fine by me. Oh, also, how long is this? Oh no, I got too into it, everybody. We're gonna actually have to cut this short. I think we'll start the next episode on this run. That'll be all for today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you want to see more videos like this one, you also know what to do. Guys, I hope you're all staying safe out there. I hope you guys are having pretty good days today. Oh, well, very good days. And I hope that this might have done something to make the day a little bit better. As always, everybody, have a good one.